The Nova Scotia Shopmobile. Like a mobile vocational school.
I talked to one of the drivers. I was very fortunate. An elderly gentleman was in here, and he said to me,
"That's cool. A forge in a bus."
I asked him. I said, "How did the system work?" He explained it to me. He said, "Well, the driver was the teacher, and we'd show up at one room schoolhouse, and there might be 2 or 3 kids who were of the right age to, they had to be junior high school, and they had to be a boy." So there would be 2 or 3 who were the right age, and in would go the project under the table, and then they'd hop up on a table and hang on while we went down those old country roads to the next school. Imagine that in the wintertime. And then he'd pick up a couple more, and then maybe by the 3rd school he had 10 or 12 kids, and he'd plug in there and he'd conduct the class. There's the bus. The bus was restored by a group of industrial arts teachers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From the Trenton area?
From Pictou County.
Yeah.
And what an amazing job they did.
Yeah.
And they even they even were able to get a 46 Ford engine from Ford.
So you could operate this actually?
This was actually in parades for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. We drove it in here.
Yeah.
Parked it.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing, yeah. That Ford in here is quite nice.
A little
That's
Ford.
the one I just sold.
Yeah.
I didn't have a hood though.
This is a little smaller.
Yeah, he told me that
this isn't cast.
That's what I had, the Buffalo.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, last year I sold it.
The teacher, the industrial arts teacher that actually ran this, he told me that it was a great thing to have on the bus in December, January, February, March.
I would say. Yeah.
Mine wasn't that deep though. No, up there.
He said, come about May, he stopped using it, of course.
Yeah.
Too hot in here.
And this
would
would
source of heat.
Good for your water tray, probably, or maybe coal.
Yeah, pretty
incredible.
Impressive. Now, the gentleman who was in here, he said this was my bus, and I asked him, there was a fleet of these, so how do you know this was your bus? And he said, if you look over there, there's a flange just above that little small window.
Yeah.
He said, I put that there, and I hung a mirror so I could keep an eye on the kids when we're driving to school, number 2 and 3.
What kind of vehicle is this again?
It's a 46 Ford.
A 46 Ford bus.
Yeah, boy, it would have felt like you were driving a battleship down the road.
He put that flag
And it's
there
clean.
himself.
He put that there himself.
Yeah. It's clean the way it is, but I bet it was probably full of a lot more stuff.
It was being used apparently as a woodshed.
No, I mean when they actually ran it back then.
Yeah, he said it's very, very much. Oh yeah, it's nice and clean.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been this tidy, I don't think, would it?
He said though it's laid out exactly the same way as he had it when he was there.
Some vices here.
I like the heater. Right?
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
It's a classic.
Oh, and I love
the defroster. Yeah.
How about the windshield wipers?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
a
vacuum
Yeah.
system.
Oh,
they were a pain in the butt too, those things.
Yeah, they had to build up the vacuum. It might have a little leak.
And you let off the gas and they stop flapping.
Yeah, if you were going downhill, idling downhill, your wipers would stop. What a great rig, look at that. That's amazing.